Hi there, it's Tim with Far North Magic. Today we're opening up a box equivalent of play boosters for Magic Foundations. I got these from some of the commander bundles and also starter kits, so they're a bit like roughed up, but we're going to see if 36 loose packs can be decent hits or if they were all searched or whatever. I don't know. I doubt they were searched. We've had mixed results. We had one good setup where we did exceedingly good, and then one that's more of what I would expect as an average. So even in the down rarity, we're looking for heir appearance. And then there's a whole bunch of uncommons that are not terrible to try and get. So we're hoping to hit some of those. We're looking for some of the bigger mythics, and we got a Banner of Kinship starting us off. So that is a decent rare. Oh. And then we get Progenitus. Okay. First mythic, Progenitus. Not the mythics we're hoping for there. Dreadwing Scavenger, and then Thornwood Falls, and then Black Cat, or 9 lives. Familiar. That's the art code. So. Um, Rogue's Passage, Flame Wake Phoenix. Hey, Anthem of Champions in the borderless. Sower of Chaos is the foil. Windscarred Crag. Oh, Fishing Pole. Interesting. Okay, Panda, Veil. Oh, Ghalta, Primal Hunger. Original Ghalta, been reprinted, I don't know, I want to say 1,000 times, but quite a lot of times. Incinerating Blast. And some tokens finally with the dragon. Even in the tokens, I think like the Coma token, I think it's the Coma token that's worth money again. It usually is. It's kind of weird with this set's kind of hard to gauge all the cards because some of the cards are in the set, but then also only in the beginner box, only in the starter collection. Soulstone Sanctuary. I think that was worth. That spiked up a little bit at one point, which surprised me. A Witness Protection foil and Island foil for the. I think that's the Planeswalker Island. Elf and a cat. So it is definitely kind of hard to figure out some of the things that are worth money are only worth money because you can't get them in like these play packs or even in collector packs. They're like gated into um like Aurelia the War Leader um is only in the starter collection type thing. Day of Judgment. Hey, and then another mythic, a Quilled Great Worm. And then Mocking Sprite and Dismal Backwater. Oh, Vivian Reed. I hope I don't hit her. I don't know. Some of the mythics are pretty rough, though. That's the one problem with Foundations. We have some very good mythics, but then some bad mythics, and then we have a heir apparent. Oh, Johnny Collar of the Pride. think that's one of the weaker mythics, unfortunately. Goblin Surprise. Oh, and a Johnny Plains in foil. And then this is Alessa, who smiles at fate. Definitely could be that we're getting all our mythics clumped up in the beginning, which I hope not. Oh. We got Krenko, Mob Boss. They don't give it new art that often. Vanguard Seraph, Forest, and Dragon. So. Hey, that's a nice hit. Chroma's Memorial. We hit this recently in Busha Trios. And I didn't expect it to be that expensive. I thought it'd be like 15 bucks, but at least the couple Canadian sites I looked at, it was very, very pricey still. It was like 50 bucks Canadian, so it's going to be like 20 bucks American. Like the prices in Canada are just outrageous. Like Archmage of Ruins as a rare, Elfsworn Giant as the foil, and then the full art Plains, and then Cat Elf. That is a good hit at least. I wasn't expecting that. I guess I forget that like the special guess. I've been pretty lucky with special guests actually. Might not hit them as often as I would hope, but tend to hit better ones than, because there's only usually like what, 2 or 3 good ones. Abyssal Harvester and the Borderless. That's the rare Quake Strider Ceratops. Forest and Zombie Insect. So definitely happy to take much higher quality over the quantity, that's for sure. But I don't even remember what the other better. Oh, there's Fishbowl. They're better special guesses. Seer Slicer Goblin as the rare. Infestation Sage. Bloodfell Caves again. Well, not again. Wardens of the Cycle. Definitely get a lot of extra cards for the cards that are in the main set that are just not cards that anyone cares about, that are in the in the starter kits when you open the starter collection kit things. Heir Apparent, number 2. Midnight Snack. Hey, there's Swiftfoot Boots. I don't mind those. I guess the other one would be like an offer you can't refuse. I can't believe that's like, at least in like where I'm looking around in Canada, like $2-3 still, and even stores are paying $1 or $2 sometimes. So I just wait till they're paying $2, then get rid of them then. Any extras that I don't figure I'll need. Youthful Valkyrie. Oh, Abyssal Harvester foil as the rare. Blanchwood Armor as the foil. And the full art Forest. Kaito as the token. So I feel this has been a decent first third, at least, because of the special guess. And like even 3 mythics is good. It's just as I say, quality of them is kind of a bit questionable, but another Krenko, Mob Boss, Strix Lookout, and the foil. Another Vivian Reed token, emblem. What was the other? Yeah, nothing too crazy. Okay, on to the second stack. Let's see. Can we keep the momentum going? I kind of doubt it. But maybe we can get some cool stuff. Maybe we can get a Twin Flame or Blood, Thirsty Conqueror type level card in this next third. Arabu, the first Fang. Oh, and our first mythic of the second third is a Valkyrie's Call, Apothecary Stomper, and Scoured Barons as foils. Oh, another Kaido emblem. Okay. No. Reinforcements. Oh. Lunar Insight. Incinerating Blast as the foil. Okay. Curator of Destinies. I don't even remember this card, but it's a Sphinx. And usually that's not good for value. That's what I remember. Vengeful Blood Witch as the foil. And Swiftwater Cliffs. The Blood Witch is an interesting one because it's got like a borderless that's in the starter collection, but it's also got like it's a 3 of, I think, in the starter collection. So like there is a ton of copies extra. Hey, that's a Paradise Druid. I don't remember if this is worth a whole lot, but it's like off-centered, but not off-centered enough to matter? Or is it not off-centered? Is it supposed to be like that? The back's not really off-centered. Okay, interesting. Second special guess. Was not expecting that because they're 1 in like 65, I think. Hey, there's a Lily Anna Dreadhorde General. Giant Growth. We kind of got in a bunch of those before in one of the other groups. And a Rexphage from the Borderless art. So, definitely a lot of the sets have clump zone issues, and like a lot of people don't understand. Like even the Spider-Man set, the bigger sets, whatever set, it doesn't matter. I end up with clump zones. It's retarded. It's just stupid. Heir Apparent number 3, and like it makes like very little sense how much clumping there is. It's almost like they have like certain print sheets that just get chopped up, and sometimes like that's all you get. So we got a Tally Primal Storm. Okay, and Omniscience in the borderless. Is this even worth anything anymore? Does it even get played because it got that what is it? Abuelo's Awakening got banned. That was the card that was cheating this out. I don't know. Still an interesting card. Hero's Downfall foil, but definitely a card that like saw a lot more big value earlier in its existence, and then now that's just a card that's very, I think, very niche. To, but then also like very temperamental. Drekka set. Maw of Flame. Hey, we got Coma, World Eater in the foil. First foil rare, I think. Island. Freedom Treasure. That is one thing, like, check your tokens sometimes. Some of these sets, the tokens are weird. Check your basics, I'd say. Like, some sets you can get rid of basics for pretty decent. And now by pretty decent, I mean even just like 4 to 10 cents. If you end up incidentally getting a bunch of basics, you get Stroke of Midnight as a decent uncommon there. Elvish Archdruid, Armasaur Guide. Oh, the Kaido full art and a Fairy Fish. But that's the thing, like, at the beginning of when sets come out, if you open some commander decks, maybe you end up with some basics left that are extra, and you can, like, fill out some of your fill up some of your boxes. Time Stop is a rare. Oh, Herald of Eternal Dawn has a mythic. And then Fake Your Own Death as the foil. Bloodfell Caves. And then the Full Art Plains. So we are getting quite a few mythics. We have got 2 special guests, so we're ahead on those counting stats for sure. I feel the rare slot we've been a bit weak in, but I also don't know exactly what rares we're hoping for. Like, I know I'm hoping not for Solemn for value. Then we got Zamone, Paradox Sculptor, has another mythic. That's crazy. And a Kiora, Rising Tide, as a foil rare. Okay, so second foil rare, Blossom Sands, and another Vivian Reed. Ooh, I know we're going to get a Vivian Reed at this point. I don't know if we are. Just, I feel with getting this many Vivian Reed emblem tokens, it's going to happen. I'm going to be annoyed. Kaikar, Zephyr Awakener. So, Run Away Together in Swamp. Oh, another art card for Kaido Island. Oh, poor Juggernaut. Powerhouse back in the day. Dragon Trainer. Oh, another Atali. Like, cards like Atali, very playable, but like not in standard. And then, like, even in Commander, they've reprinted it so many times. What is it, like 50 cents, $1 at most? So, like, that card I know isn't worth a bunch of money. Kaikar, Zephyr Awakener as a foil. I don't think Kaikar is either. So. Mossborn Hydra. That's the one of the ones that we're looking for. Because that is a pretty good one. I now remember from the art card that was a card that was one of the ones I was happy to open one of the other times. High Society Hunter. Oh, and Coma World Eater Borderless. Okay. Gutless Plunderer as the foil. And another Full Art Plains. Oh, we got Stamped Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. Okay, so we are pretty far into 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 mythics and 2 special guests. Definitely more than I was thinking at this point. So it's like a mythic every 3 packs. We might not get anything in this next bunch, unfortunately. High Fey Trickster. Pretty sure that was. I know that was decent at one point. Light Shell Duo. Great Goblin. Okay. Oh, Scrawling Crawler. I know that was halfway decent. Crackling Cyclops and Mountain Foil. And Youthful Valkyrie. Okay, the Valkyrie. Uprising. Oh, another Day of Judgment. Like, this is a card, I know that's a very solid card, but, like, I don't even know if it's going to see that much play. Brazen Scourge and Thornwood Falls foil. Just like, it kind of didn't need a reprint, but also, like, kind of, I guess, just need a 4-mana Wrath just to be static in the system in case your random other Wraths with either upsides or slight downsides aren't worth playing, I guess. Kaikar again. So round 3 for Kaikar. Gleaming Barrier. Oh, Full Art Island. And the art card for the Liliana Swamp. That's a swamp that's pretty valuable. At least in Canada, it seems to be like you can hold out and get $1 or $2 for that swamp. And a lot of full arts I don't feel you can hold out. Like, at this point, I didn't think that that would hold any value. Raise the Past, because it's also in the starter collection. It's also Courageous Goblin. Hey, there's the swamp we were looking at. The Liliana Swamp. At least the non-foils worth $1 or $2. I don't know, it's kind of weird because sometimes the foils aren't worth as much as the non-foils. We got the Spinneret Spider there. It is kind of weird how things end up being priced nowadays. I don't know, Perez's Bounty. Oh, jeez. Macabra Waltz. And this is like the Lathril Blade of the Elves. That is one thing that is true. I have no idea how things get how there's like, it's very weird, I find. There's no necessarily consistency, which is annoying. Spinnerets, Spinner of Souls. Oh, another Ajani. So first mythic of this part. Oh, and a Crystal Barricade in the foil. Full art planes. And that cat token. Okay. Ooh, offer you can't refuse. I don't mind getting those. Homunculus Horde. Is there a Think Twice? Leyline Axe. Interesting. Fleeting Flight. Oh, another Johnny Foil full art. That's nice. Mind that. And the Stamped Ghalta. art cards. So I kind of think with them moving the art cards to collectors, they can do a bunch of weird things with them. Then now, I think they should be able to do sketches on the backs, or I don't know, actual signed cards, because they could just because they're limiting how many that they print. Oh no, Tally, Primal Storm, Shivan, Dragonfoil, and the Plains. I think they could do a lot more things with them, although, like, are people gonna care still? I don't think so. I think that's the problem. Like, they could do a lot of cool stuff, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna pay extra for that. Want to pay extra for that? So are they gonna want to pay extra for it? Probably not. Anthem of Champions. Hey, Niv-Mizzet Visionary. So another mythic Elfsworn Giant, and the Lily Swamp. Oh, another Kaido token. Oh. One last shot. I feel this group started out very good. We got kind of stalled out in the last part. Hey, we're ending on Mossborn Hydra though, and Rite of the Dragon Caller. So that's a good that's a good last pack at least. Infestation Sage, Forest, and Blasphemous Edict as the art card. Okay, so we did come through with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mythics and 2 special guests. Only 3 heir apparents, unless I missed some. I kind of stalled out on them. I was hoping for 4 or 5. Maybe I missed one. I don't know. Overall, I think that was a solid group. We missed on some of the bigger mythics that we were hoping for, like the I Will Not Refuse a Doubling Season, or Sire 7 Deaths or something, or like the Twin Flame Dragon or the Bloodthirsty Conqueror card. Looking for a couple of those, but we'll just have to try again another day and go from there. Thanks again for checking out the video. I hope you have a good rest of your day and have a good one. Take care and bye.